difficult game for us. Awkward opponents. They played to their strength, and they gave us hard time the way they play. A lot of set pieces, a lot of crosses, a little bit like Wits. A game that you have to expect. Of course, they've got the personnel to play like this, and why not? Why don't you play to your strength? Fios Robla, Gabuza, Ogana Kumalo, Clayton, Rusike, those are gladiators. So they play to their strength, and we should respect them. But we managed to deal with them on their strength. Hence, my team selection was a little bit different. I could have played Madisha because Madisha's been playing well, but I opted for Wayne Arends because of the challenge that we might face. Not easy game, but somehow they troubled us on set pieces. But as long as they didn't score on a set piece, so it was okay because I've got Kolisi, I've got Sereno, Shishi, Lebo. We don't have the personnel to match them. That's why I opted more on to have Semi Siabi to play, could help us on set pieces, and also Langaman Masmak, which is really not ideal. But we did what we had to do to manage the challenge, and we did manage it. Not happy with the cross. I think we could have dealt with it a little bit better. We defended a bit much better in Bloemfontein than today, to be honest. But we played away, we drew. You can always, you should not be ungrateful. You should take what you have or what you've been given. We missed an early chance in the first minute or second minute with Vilagals there. And they also missed the chances. I think the last 90th minute was a scare. The ball that passed in front of Dennis. I think Musa touched it, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of free kicks, corner kicks and set pieces. And we have all these big boys coming, but we managed. I think it's done well for us. You can't be in the starting lineup if you don't help. So his contribution is big. Unless you're questioning the ratio of scoring. You must know that he's not a typical 9. We put him as a 9 because last year we didn't have a 9 on the playing squad. But this year also, I think we've got a 9 who's injured. And he got injured again on the training, on the same ankle. It's unbelievable. Because I thought this week here, I thought next week he'll play a little bit in Seychelles, but I know he could only play about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, Mauricio. But it's a setback again with him. We don't have enough on the attack. If you can look at the team sheet, you could understand that we lack a little bit of firepower because normally I would play even Pakamani up front. I would play maybe even Tapelo up front to help. Mauricio's injured. Emiliano Tate can only play 10 minutes. We have a house, we have a ward. But I think with time, few weeks, we'll get stronger when we get everybody around. That's the challenge we have. But we'll be back in 4 or 5 weeks. We'll have a team that will challenge anybody. Because Mauricio is a kind of a player to play this game. That's why we bought him. Because of situations like this, when you play teams that the ball is up all the time, Mauricio is the right guy. That's why we bought Semi Siabi, because you guys wanted to know why we have Semi Siabi. So I can't play Manyesa, Andile Jali, and we had also Riva out of the game. So Lebu is good. Lebu is working hard. He will be rewarded. He's a good player. To be honest, in South Africa, we don't really have a lot of people who can bury the chances. It's not only Sundowns. Ask all the coaches. It's a challenge we have in the country. He does well, he works so hard, he does everything. Okay, he scored against in the CAF now. I thought the confidence would be back. But okay, he's missing a lot. He missed in Bloemfontein, he missed against Cape Town City, he missed against Celtic. Today also. But what are you going to do? Got to keep going, because he contributes to the play and he works very hard and he can work off the ball, So he's getting the chances, he's not taking them. Lebu's not getting enough chances. Probably will take them. Now Gaston is coming back, he's scoring, which is good. He scored two weeks back and he scored today, and then he contributed also to the assist of the goal that we scored last week Wednesday in Bloem Celtic. But I think from what we came from the trip of Bloem and the game in Bloem, I was happy with the energy levels we fought. So the team is coming up well now. Somebody has to be appointed. We can't dilly-dally. We've got to appoint a coach. We have games coming. We've got World Cup qualifiers. The guy has been there for a long time in SAFA. He knows the youth structures of SAFA. Some of the players who are in the senior team, he coached them. And he hasn't done bad. He took us to the World Cup and all that. Why we don't give him a chance? Who do we want then? So I'm happy it's a local coach, and he's a good guy. I know him well, and already spoken to me. I'm there to support, and I'm there to help him, whichever way I could help, support that I could get. I'm not unhappy with this appointment. For me, it's okay. Yeah, of course, maybe a little bit unexpected, but why not? So we have to have a coach. Somebody has to coach the team. Yeah, but who am I to advise? I'm just a coach like him.
Having been there, coach.
Yeah, but Steve was there also. Can advise.
You've got 4
titles.
You've got 4 titles. You have coached the national team, assisted at the World Cup. You're uniquely qualified.
Yeah. And maybe you can weigh in on the conversation prior to his latest squad announcement. What are you talking about?
Me and him?
Yeah.
But why should I speak on what he said? That's confidential. it's from coach to coach. I can't reveal. All I can say, good guy, humble himself, makes sure that he speaks to the coaches. He spoke to Gavinand, he spoke to Benny, he spoke to me. So he's going the right way. So there's nothing wrong with that. He has to make a decision who he plays, who he picks. It's his story, and let's give him a chance. Why not? Anything is possible. He's got the best players in the country. How bad can it be? He's choosing from the cream of the country. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? You've got the players. They will play. They know how to play. So all he has to do as a coach of Bafana, you just manage the egos, you manage the pressure from you guys. He must select the right team. That's how you get the accolades. I mean, if I ask now who's coaching Spain, you might not know the name. And maybe nobody knows. Who cares? See, they continue, they're playing, they're winning. It's Spain, yeah? It's players from Real Madrid and Barcelona. You go for it, so why not? It's a different setup. It's not like here. Here is every week, is week in, week out, and you guys have a microscopic eye. You criticize, which is right, nothing wrong. We must be criticized. I mean, if you don't want to be criticized, why are we here? You're checking everything. This one didn't play well. This one played well this week. What are you doing? Are you changing? So you're looking at those things. In Bafana, I mean, really, you come back after. We forget that we didn't change until the next match comes. You have enough time. They forget about you. You guys come to us after that match. You forgot about it. You know. So he's okay. He's good. Let him get it. I also thought other guys could get a chance also. But it's okay, we have a coach. What's important is South Africa must have a coach. I don't like this interim. Let's have a coach. And let him prove himself, and he can, why not? He's got the best players. He's got Pesitau, Lebohang, he's got Lodge. I mean, how bad can it be? He's got Queen, the last 4 strikers now. So, I mean, now you have to choose. It's enough. Well, I welcome it because I've got people who have to come to the party. You know, we've got Emiliano Tade to play. We've got Afonso, but he's injured. Opa has got tonsils and he should be back. We've got Bangali who hasn't played, so we'll play a friendly game somewhere. Sometimes when you play against you don't get a very good opponent. You know, I like when I play a friendly game, there must be people. It must be a proper friendly game with people. Then players play to their potential. But you play 10 o'clock friendly game, it's a training match. You know, it doesn't have the effect. I would rather prefer we play our 10 against 10, our own, ourselves. Because the team we have that's not here is good enough to be in the Premier League. Yeah? If you put Lyle, Bangali, Madisha, Tapelo, I'm not talking about those who are not today here. AJ, Riva, Kulisi, Paka, if they're all available, it's a team strong enough to survive in the Premier League. Eh? So sometimes we play amongst ourselves and it helps. So sometimes you play against another team, you don't get the effect of playing a first division team sometimes. Really, when they play against each other, it's a nice big fight. Especially when you mix it right, they fight. Then you can get the effect. But we want to get them games. They must go to Seychelles. A lot of guys must go to Seychelles and help us. We can't rely on the team that's playing today. So probably we'll change the team in Seychelles, and everybody must get an opportunity to play and show us they can win in Seychelles. If it backfires, we'll sort it out here. You know, so everybody must raise his hand and play. So yeah, and also we have MTN 8 goes three tournaments in 7 days. It's not a child's play. It's got its own different moods and mentality. So far we're doing well. We need to play the game, the normal game. We played it normal, this one. They pushed us back with those the long balls that are coming. We struggled, and I can see double that when they come. But as long as we deal with it like today, we should be okay, and hopefully we will catch up quickly. We played in patches, well in patches today. You know, couldn't get it, but once Timbuzwane and Sirino settle a little bit on the ball, we look like we want to do something. And we had those opportunities, okay, not too clear, but they know that we can score. They know next week we have, in 2 weeks' time, we can score. They know we can score. It's not an easy one. They know we can score, and if we score, they're in trouble. I don't see nothing from Sundowns. To be honest, I don't see nothing from Sundowns. You know the players we want, they're not available. So we don't duplicate the sign because, okay, now can we look somewhere else to find a certain player because we want to sign or because we have resources to sign? No, we just signed Afonso Siami, and we'll probably look at Tokelo. And maybe we might give him a chance. You never know. We'll talk to him and we find out how is he feeling, how does he see it. And I mean, this guy was playing in the Premier League. He was playing in Turkey. I mean, there must be something there. Let's give it a try. Let's give the guy a chance to play. He deserves a chance to play. Let's give a South African player to play. We've got nothing to lose. It's always good for us.
Is he over his problems? Is he over his problems?
With us, I've never seen a problem. That's why we're considering him. Yeah, some guys want to leave, some guys are unhappy because they don't play. And unfortunately, we have invested in these players, you know. So if you don't play and you want to leave, you are right to look after your career that you want to go. But the question is, who wants you? And if you have somebody who wants you, how does he want you? Freebie? No, we paid for you. So, and we don't. We've never not paid any player at Sundowns in history. So if you want to stay, then we stay. You must fight for your position. If you want to leave, of course, because you're not playing, it's normal. We're not going to frustrate you because you haven't been playing, and we can't say don't play. We say, okay, you can go play. Who wants you? Who wants to pay for you? Some people want players for free. Some people, we bought players from them. They come back, they say, we want the same player that we bought from us, but give us for free. I mean, I'm not a businessman, but this thing I don't understand it, you know. I don't know, but there's something wrong. Oh, you named the price a year back or 2 years back, and then you want the same player, and then you say, no, but when you must buy from me. But when I come to you, you must give me for free. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Ne? This is only happening in South Africa. If a player at Man United is not getting game time, whatever, there's a team that Stoke, there's whatever. You just mentioned Aston Villa, there's West Ham. They pick him up. Am I right? But here in South Africa, no. We waited till the transfer, the last day. Maybe we can get something from Sundows. Gone are the days of the freebies. So they must stay here and fight for their position, and nobody's gonna go for free. There's no free. If you don't afford the player, it's fine. We understand it. But we bought him from you. No, I don't think, Mark, would you do that?
Always like anything free, so.
Huh?
Always looking for something for free.
So I can buy a car from you, and then you can come back to me after a year and say, give it to me for free. You must be clever.